Hey guys, I had originally planned on doing this video for my students who are also dog trainers because they're often asking me about how to deal with their clients who frustrate them because their clients don't get it as quickly as they think they should get it. But I've decided that this video actually is applicable to all of us at some point in our lives. So if you think about it, each of us has been a student in life, right? Even as a child, we're actually students. We're learning about life from our parents. And all of us have at some point in our life also been trainers, coaches, mentors, or just wise people that other people lean on for advice or counsel or comfort or whatever, right? So we've all played these roles, whether we see ourselves as a trainer or a teacher or not. At some point, that's exactly what we've been. So I remember in my early days in my early career, I got frustrated often when I started to really be at the point where people wanted to hire me to help them, which was a long time ago, about 20 years ago. Once I started feeling like I was getting frustrated with my clients, it really bothered me because I didn't understand why my clients didn't get it, or I would be critical of them. I would judge them in my own head. Why didn't they get it? Why weren't they doing the work or whatever? They weren't doing it as quickly as I wanted them to do on the timeline that I had decided that they should do it. And it took a few years of me doing that, and it's easy to find other trainers that you can complain about because everyone is kind of in the same boat. And I'm sure if you look at this at other industries, not just the dog training industry, but I guarantee you in every industry, there are people who get frustrated with their clientele. So then it dawned on me one day, I'm not even sure what triggered me to think like this, but all of a sudden it dawned on me that if it weren't for clients that didn't get it, I wouldn't have work, right? Because all of my clients would already get it. So why would they need to hire me or use me to help them get through an issue with their dog? So all of a sudden that created this sense of huge responsibility on my part, and it gave me this feeling of like great honor and just this awesome job that had been laid at my feet. Like someone is actually coming to me for advice for something that I've learned how to do that they haven't learned how to do yet, and that's an incredible responsibility to have. And I felt this huge sense of gratitude because I had work. Because people don't know how to do what I do, I had work. And for that, I was very grateful. So I wanted to talk to you guys about that because whatever field that you're in or whatever position you're in, if you're like me, you're teaching at some level or you're coaching at some level, but you're also learning at another level. I learn every day. I learn from my students. I learn from my cases. I learn from the dogs. I learn from a lot of things. So I'm a student in that regard, but I'm also a teacher and a trainer and a mentor and a coach. And one of the things that I really guard against is that it's not up to me when my students get it. It's not up to me when my clients get it. I'm not the one that's going to decide when that happens because everybody's an individual. And if somebody has actually taken their time and their money and come to me to learn something, then the last thing I'm going to do is put pressure on them to get it or implement it or however you want to call it in the way that I think they should, because the very fact that they've come to me means that they're not there yet, right? So when you think about it, I remember feeling, when I first got this, I remember feeling kind of a sense of arrogance that who am I to think that someone's going to hire me, and because they don't understand what I'm trying to teach them or they haven't gotten all the way there with their dog, that was something that I could judge them for. So just a quick video on that. I was really fired up about it today because I've had multiple students come to me lately and just say how frustrated they are with their clientele, and I get it. I totally get it. I understand how that feels, but I think if you take that perspective and first of all, in your own heart, practice gratitude that you have clients because they're not at the level that you're at, they're not savvy and they don't have the expertise that they're paying you for, and also to understand that you at some point were also a student and you at some point you didn't know what you know now. So just a simple little thing to think about on your Monday night. Okay, so if you want to learn more from me, I just wanted to remind you of my workshops that I've got. I've got workshops scheduled for the rest of the year and all the way into next year. I've got a bunch of them. I've got my Train to Trainer, which is my most intense course. It's a 5-day course. I've got Learn to Lead, which is my 3-day course, and I have 3 of those this fall. In fact, the one in Knoxville, I have one more spot, working spot. I have some audits, but I only have one more working spot. So if you're interested in, and I also have Wellness Unleashed, which is my women's workshop. They're all phenomenal. So if you're interested in coming to any of them, click on my bio, the link in my bio, and there'll be a whole breakdown of all the different courses that I teach. And thank you for watching my videos. I appreciate it. I love you guys. See ya. Bye.